Okay, so today we're doing something I haven't done before, but I think it could be pretty cool. So I'm currently in the works to make a PvZ Fusion video, which is a mod for Plants vs. Zombies, lets you combine plants, and it adds a lot of plants to the game. This here are all the basic combinations, or at least most of them. I think I got most of them. There are hundreds of more plants than these, but these are the plants you can get from just taking one plant and combining it with another, not having multiple go into something. And I'm not that far into the game, so I actually don't know how good these are in game yet. But since I'm going to be ranking them off of the design before I get to actually see them, how good they are in the game. So the tiers we have are peak design. These are basically the ones that just like, they look really well fleshed out. They're not janky, you know, all that. Almost peak, which is, you know, just the same as the other one, but just, you know, a little bit worse. Doesn't really deserve to be in the top. Mid, this is like, just like something that's like, it works, but I wouldn't say it's like good per se. Pretty bad, of course, is just like, it's pretty bad. It's not that great. Then horrible are just the ones that just like look super janky. I don't really like their design. So, let's get right into it. So, I've only seen these first two plants, so I actually know what this one is. This is like a pea shooter sunflower combo. And I don't hate the design. It works, but I'm gonna go with mid. It doesn't look that good, but it doesn't like, it's not janky or anything, like, you know, it fits. So, next we have a pea shooter that looks to be combined with, I'm pretty sure this is pea shooter and cherry bomb. I'm gonna put this, sorry, I think this belongs in mid. I'm getting sick, crap. But the reason I put this in mid is because it does what it's supposed to do pretty well, but it's not like doing anything like amazing. I would say like it just does its job. It doesn't like have like that wow factor. Okay, this looks like a walnut and a pea shooter. And I'm actually gonna put this in almost peak, because it's a very like seamless combination. It doesn't like look too heavily like the original pea shooter or the original walnut. It's like a nice combination. And then the texturing and like the design is just, in my opinion, very good. So that's why it's gonna go in almost peak. Okay, what's this one? Looks like a landmine dude with a pea shooter. Okay. This one's kind of tough because there's not much to go off of. I'm gonna put this in mid again. I think a lot of stuff is gonna go into mid. The reason I say this is in mid is because, again, it does exactly what it needs to do, but like it doesn't wow me. I like the creative integrity with like making its little like light at the top like a pea shooter. I think that's pretty cool. But I think it goes well there. Okay, the Chomper, this thing. I think this is a Chomper pea shooter if I remember correctly. And I'm gonna actually put this in peak. I really like this design. It's like sleek. It just looks natural. It looks like something that like, it just still has like a Chopper vibe while still being like changed. I think this definitely deserves a first spot in peak. Okay, holy moly, this is gonna destroy my voice a lot. Okay, I think from the looks of it, I would probably say this is a pea shooter mini shroom thing. This actually be the first pretty bad. Now, the reason I say this is it does what it's supposed to do, right? It does what it's supposed to do, but instead of having like a new cool like kind of like spin to add, it's basically just a recoloration of the mini shroom, which is just like with all of these, they have like something new added to the pea shooter or like their counterpart. It's just not, in my opinion, very good. Sunflower cherry bomb. Low key, I don't like this. It just looks kind of like out of place, you know, like it doesn't really belong. I think that's gonna be our first horrible. I just don't love it at all. Walnut sunflower. Okay, I'm gonna put this in pretty bad, in my opinion, for the same reason as this guy. Because it's basically doesn't really add anything new. Like, the walnut is still here, it just has feathers now, or like petals. It's not great. And then, what's that? Like a sunflower? Okay, that's really bad. This just seems like all they did was just put like a little bit of like light on his like red explosive thing part. Like, there's like barely any change. With this one, you know, there's actually change. Like, there's creativity. This is just like, I don't really see it. Chomper sunflower? Now, this one's tricky. Because it doesn't look horrible. But I think I'm going to have to put it in pretty bad for the same reason as these two. It just looks so much like a retextured version of the Chomper. Like, with this one, I put it in peak design because, like, this looks really sleek. It's like a new shape of the Chomper. I think it looks awesome. With this, I just, like, don't love it. And, like, the golden hue on these just doesn't look natural. Okay, what is this? I think this is a sea shroom combined with a... I feel like this is just horrible, because all they did was just put a light shroom in the water. Like, they didn't, like... Literally, it's just a light shroom in the water. There's nothing else. So... Okay, I actually think that this is probably the best sunflower combination we've seen. I'm gonna put that in almost peak. The reason I say this is it combines with the sunflower without being, like, super extra, like these. And, like, I think the coloration actually, like, works really well, and I think it's, honestly, I just think it's better. Cherry bomb, that's the base plant. Let me put that down there. Cherry bomb walnut. Now, I'm debating between mid and almost peak. The reason I say this is it is quite a sleek design. Like, with, like, the change of face, like, you kind of have, like, the leaf coming up top, and, like, the nice red. I think I'm gonna put this in almost peak, because it is very, very clean. Chomper... Is that a Chomper cherry bomb? Okay, that's pretty bad again. It's the same deal with the sunflower Chomper. It's just, like, not that different from the old one. I don't really think it's that good. Walnut. I'm gonna put this in mid. Walnut. Holy, what is the mine guy's name? I haven't said it all video. Let's just call him Landmine. Walnut Landmine. He just seems, I like him, but I don't say he's, like, as good as these, and I wouldn't say he's bad as these. I think he's just middle of the road. Now, this design, I really, really like. I really, really liked it. Now, you might be saying, it just seems like you can put only choppers in peak. I'm not going to. I'm just saying that, like, you know, it keeps the, like, original nice purple coloration. It, like, has just, like, it seamlessly combines the two, and I think it creates, like, a product that honestly looks pretty good. Now, this thing, mini shroom walnut, I'm gonna put that in horrible. Yeah, it at least, like, nah, it's just the coloration, really, and then they moved the eyes. I don't really see the appeal in that one. That one just doesn't seem that good. Okay, Hypnoshroom walnut, almost peak. The reason I say this is, like, it looks very clean. The eyes being, like, little scribbles. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the eyes are actually just, like, little scribbles, and it's very, very clean. And, I like it a lot. I think it's Yeah. Okay. Chomper Potato Mine. It's Potato Mine. I remember. Let's go. I think this might... I think I'm going mid. It doesn't... Like, it tries to be different, but it's just not doing a great job of looking too different. Yeah, I think it go... Okay, these three, I'm just gonna all put in horrible. They're quite literally just, mini versions of the originals. There's, like, nothing creative there. I'm not saying that it could have been better, I'm just saying that, like, I don't love it. Okay, Hypno Shroom, Gloom Shroom. Pretty bad. I think the reason I say this is, like, again, like, here's the original, and here's that. It's just a coloration, you know? Yeah, it's basically just a recoloration, and that's, like, not great. Okay, Gloom Shroom, Scaredy Shroom. Now, this one, I think, is actually a little bit better, because the reason I say this is it doesn't, like, change that much to where it's, like, almost peak, but it at least, like, changes, you know? Like, I can tell that, like, this is not just, like, a recoloration of the Scaredy Shroom, or maybe... Wait, where's Scaredy Shroom? Oh, wait, that's not supposed to be down here. Where is Scaredy Shroom? Well, I can't find the original Scaredy Shroom. I guess it's not on this tier list. But, I like this one. It's okay. Now, I know I just said that this was bad because it's a recoloration. But, like, this one is not exactly just a recoloration. It's a little bit better. And it looks pretty good. I'm debating putting it between peak and almost mid, because I really like the design. From, like, a design standpoint, I'm not really sure if it, like, goes up there. But I'm gonna put it at almost peak, because it looks pretty cool. Scaredy Shroom, I mean, that's just a redesign. The only reason these are down here, just for you now, because you might be thinking, well, if these are redesigns, like, then why aren't they down here? The reason these are down here is because most of these, like, they're not even a redesign, really. They're just, like, either shrinking it down, or they just look, like, really, really janky, and I just don't like how it looks. This is a redesign, though this redesign looks a little bit better. But, I mean, this one's, like, basically, like, a one-to-one with the original one. Just, like, different colors and a different face, so I'm gonna put that on pretty bad. Now, the Ice Hypno Shroom, I think this has to go in peak. Because, right here, like, the ice shards going off of it look great. Like, the ice, you know, rim on it, just, there's, like, a lot of detail here that looks really good. Now, this thing, the Hypno Shroom Doom Shroom, put down mid. Because it's not really... it is a redesign. It's a redesign. I can't really put it higher than pretty bad, can I? Okay, that is a Wintermelon. That's not supposed to be here. A Wintermelon Tallnut. I like it. I think I'm going to put this with the other ice one. The, Gloom Shroom ice thing. This looks pretty solid. I like it a lot. I would say it's not peak, but, like, if I were to imagine, like, an ice Tallnut, this is what I would imagine, you know? Okay, a Ice Gloom Shroom. Interesting. Honestly, I don't know. I think it might be in peak, because from a design standpoint, I would put it at, like, almost peak. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's kind of the same deal with, like, this, the Chomper Pea Shooter. It just simply looks good. Like, it looks extremely clean. This guy is mid. Spike Rock, ice thingy. It's, like, it does its job, but it's not exactly a coloration, but it's quite, not exactly just, like, a simple redesign. But it's very close, so I'm gonna put it, like, at mid. Now, this, I don't know. Cattail Ice Shroom. It might have to go on almost peak, because it doesn't, I don't love it per se, but it does its job very, very well. Okay? Ice, corn cob shooter. So we can't see the entire thing in this picture, which is, I mean, I don't love that you can't, but I guess that's fine. I'm gonna put it, from what I can see, I think mid, because while it looks kind of cool, it just seems like it's close to being just a simple redesign, and I couldn't really tell because I can't see the back, but it's looking like it. Okay, Squash 3-peater. I think it's the bait between pretty bad and mid. The reason I say this is, I mean, it works. It looks pretty cool. And I recently did unlock this in the playthrough I'm doing for the other video, and it attacks in a very unique and a really cool way, but we're basing it off a design. Basing off the design, it kind of just like, I think mid goes pretty well. It's not good, it's not bad, you know, like... This, okay, we're gonna skip this. I want to do this real quick because it caught my eye. This is just bad. This doesn't even have any more texturing. It's literally just a red squash with like a little bit angrier. Like, there's not even like any like impressive texturing because it's basically just a squash with like a red color palette. I can't give it higher than horrible. I don't like it. This thing, from the angry face inside, I can tell that this is likely a tangle kelp thingy squash. That would be probable. And I think it's pretty bad, honestly. I don't really like it. It's just kind of like, all it is just like a big thing of weeds with a face. I think it could have been better. Squash Vine. I mean, no, Squash Spikeweed. I could maybe get behind this. Maybe. Probably not, though. It just doesn't look that good. I'm gonna put it in, like, pretty bad. A lot of these, I like the design of. I'm mostly just doing it off a design standpoint. Maybe this actually goes in mid. Maybe it goes in mid. Yeah, I'll go mid. Now, I think this is actually almost peak, because it might be really similar, but this looks awesome. Like, the squash being engulfed in fire, like becoming the fire. I think it's pretty good. This is just a light with legs. Same with this. This has legs now. This is just green with legs. I feel bad to be putting so many of these in horrible. We need to like get some good ones after this. I think there's a bunch of good ones coming up. This I'll put in mid. It's a little bit better than the other ones. This is peak. This genuinely looks awesome. Like how it like kind of has like a wooden frame and like inside of it's like the light. It perfectly blends a cactus and like a light. If I were to imagine those two blending, this is what it would look like in my mind. I love this design. I don't know, it's just awesome. This thing. Now, I say it kind of does what this does, but just not quite as good. So I'm gonna put it in almost peak. That is that the base star? No, that's the base star. Okay, I'm gonna put this in pretty bad, because I couldn't even, like, tell if it was a base star at first. But actually, nah, it's okay. I'm gonna put this in mid, a jack-o'-lantern light thing. It looks pretty good, though, like, I don't really know. Magnet. I think this has to go with the other one. This just looks really clean, and while you could say this is a coloration with all of these, I pretty much agree. But the reason that these are, like, so much better is because, like, they actually, like, they just are better. I don't know what to say. They just look so much better. Like, so much better. Okay. What in the frick is this? Don't know what this is. Is this like a cat, like a flying cactus? Is this a blover cat? No, I don't, what? I feel like I have to put this in mid, because I don't even know what it is, and, like, we can barely see any of it. A cactus star, mid. Maybe not mid. I think this actually might go in almost peak. It is a very, very clean combination of the two. Huh. The cactus jack-o'-lantern. Now, this, I don't know. I really don't. I like the red flowers kind of growing off of it. I think, honestly, it looks really clean. I'm gonna put it in almost peak. Yeah, I think it goes in almost peak. This thing, almost peak, it looks pretty clean. It's a very good combination. In my opinion, it doesn't look as clean as, like, its light cactus brother. This has to be in pretty bad. I'm sorry to say it, but, like, a star blover. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it in mid, because I didn't realize that it actually added extra leaves, which is a pretty good detail. What is this thing? Just a green jack-o'-lantern. What would this even, what is this a combination with? You know what? I'm just gonna put it in horrible, because, like, from what I can tell, it just looks like a blatant recoloration. Without, like, anything added. Oh, wait, is that a blover? Nah, it's still, the blover leaves, like, you can barely tell those are blover leaves. Now, this is, like, just so incredibly mid. It looks decent, but, like, it also just, like, doesn't feel kind of in place. You know, I don't know what I'm saying, but, like, it doesn't feel quite in place. So, that's where it's gonna stay. A metal blover. Now, I think this might be a little bit controversial, but that's almost peak. Like, that is quite a smooth design. I like it a lot. It combines them pretty seamlessly, I must say. Wait, is this the magnetic blue? Oh, no, that's a starfish. I'm really it's just so smart. Now this, pretty bad. It's not great. It's like basically just a recoloration. Yeah, I don't love it. Same with this. Okay, what is this? This is a cabbage pulp pot. Interesting, you can combine pots. Okay, I like that you can combine pots. That's a pretty creative detail. I'm gonna put it in mid. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It belongs in mid. A corn. From a design standpoint, this is just not great in my opinion, because it's basically just a melon pulp, but it's just corn. Like, it doesn't really add any, like, cool new features. Like, literally just corn. Boom. That's basically just it. You know? This one, I think this is cabbage pulp and corn, if I'm correct. No idea. No idea. I think I'm gonna put this in. I think I'll put it in mid. It's a pretty good combination of the two. I wouldn't say it's that good, but I would say it works pretty well. Garlic catapult. I mean, this is just like pretty bad, right? Well, maybe not. Might go in mid. I think I'll go in mid. What is this a combination with? Cabbage. That's just not good. It's just... Okay. 1-to-1 reference. Hold up. Where's the real thing? Is just a lighter shade of it. Like, it's not even, like, that major of a different coloration. It's basically just a lighter shade. I don't love it. It's gonna stay there. I feel like I'm giving a lot of these lower ratings. But it's, you know, because, like, they could be improved. Like, say, for which one could be vastly improved? Ah, the sunflower thing. Honestly, I don't really know how to improve this. That's a bad example. Okay, cherry bomb, or maybe not cherry bomb, maybe it's a jalapeno. Jalapeno squash. Maybe, like, add some fire, you know? Like, give it some interesting texture. Is this a marigold? Okay. I think it's pretty bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the marigold things. They look really good. Don't get me wrong, but the reason I put them there is they quite literally are just a black and white version. They're not, like, there's nothing new to add, nothing exciting. Okay, now this I like. I think I'll put this in almost peak. It very well combines the cabbage and the watermelon. I think that's cabbage and the watermelon. Maybe I'll put it at mid, actually. No, I'll put it there. This is almost peak. That is extremely seamless design. I like the way that how, like, the inside of, like, I like that a lot. This is just, like, pretty bad. It doesn't really have much more to offer. With being the garlic in the pot. What's that? The, spring guy in the pot? I mean, I want to put it in mid. I don't love it, I don't hate it. It just kind of looks like a really chubby, spring guy, which I forgot the name of. So I'll put it there. This is just a blatant recoloration, though I think I'll put it here with the rest of them. Now this is peak. This looks awesome. Like, this is the kind of design I want to see. Like, it seamlessly combines them. It adds something new and exciting about it. It's, like, kind of reshaped. This might be, like, my favorite design of the video. I love this. It looks amazing. Okay? This is gonna have to go... Actually, pretty bad. Okay, now this is almost peak. I like how it, like, adds, like, the corn, like, the dripping of the butter is, like, a great effect. Like, it adds something new. This is just pretty bad. Simply, this is just pretty bad. Ooh, okay, last 3 left. And 3 that I think will be pretty good. This thing, I'm gonna put it in, almost peak. It's same with, like, the corn one. It resembles, like, the bounce guy extremely well, while also, like, combining the previous thing very, very well. Double dill marigold. I guess I'll put this in, like, mid, maybe. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like I was a lot too harsh on a lot of these and pretty bad. But, like, with this one, at least it has, like, a different design-ish. I'm gonna put it there. Okay, last one of the day before I am done with this. Apparently this video, I think it's, like, 28 minutes currently, which is very surprising. I was expecting this video to be a lot longer. This is probably gonna have to go in peak. You know, I can't see the whole thing, but from what I can see, it looks like a very, very creative combination of the, what's the word? Corn shooter thing? The corn, like the cob cannon, and the watermelon. Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing more I want to move. I think I'm gonna move this guy down to pretty, horrible. I can't really see it all, but from what I can see, it just doesn't look great. Okay, this seems good. So, thanks for watching. It was, if you made it this far, that's pretty cool of you. You must, probably have played this mod, or maybe you just like Plants vs. Zombies. The playthrough of this actual game, or at least the start of the playthrough, should be out sometime. School has recently started back up, so I don't have nearly as much time to record or edit. So yeah, this is my final tier list of the basic combinations in Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. Yo, so this is post-production move. I'm in the middle of editing this, and I realized that the tier thing I use for this is, it's 2.14, which the game currently is in, like, 2.82. So, yeah, there's a lot of other common fusions that I did not get to, because they weren't on the tier list, and I didn't realize they existed. If this video gets 100 views, which it probably won't, but, you know, that'd be pretty cool, I'll do the rest of the fusions that were added to the game post 2.14. So, if you're seeing this, thank you for watching. This was, all in all, a pretty fun video to film. Didn't really take that long either, so. Okay, see ya.